welcome to the latest instalment of We Love Betting's videos. We're going to talk Football League in a minute with our man Marco here. But first, let's take in our surroundings, Mark, because we followed the advice of Chris Graham's favourite band, the Pet Shop Boys, and gone west. We're in Regent's Park, aren't we? Avoid the city, less bankers here. There was lots of bitterness after yesterday, and frankly, it was getting too dark to carry on. So we've
and loads of duck droppings, shall we say?
Yes. Well, hopefully we're not treading any of those. So let's crack on with the tips. This is getting boring. And I understand you've got two from the Championship this week,
Yes.
Mark.
Yeah.
Where are you starting?
I've ignored League One, so we'll start in the Championship as we normally do. Sheffield Wednesday against Bolton. First pick is over 2.5 goals at 4-5 with Sporting Bet. Mainly because, well, I don't know where to start because there's just too many reasons to back over 2.5 goals here. Sheffield Wednesday, all 6 of their Championship games so far have produced over 2.5 goals. That included Wednesday night's 3-1 home defeat against Huddersfield. They've actually been struggling with a few injuries defensively as well, which has probably seen why their form's dropped off. 3 straight defeats now after I think it was a 16 or 17 game unbeaten streak under Dave Jones since he took charge. So they're struggling at the back. They've only failed to score once all season. That was at their hammering at Brighton last Friday night. So plenty of reason there. But this is a huge game for Bolton. Absolutely massive when you consider Owen Coyle is now really starting to feel
Really
the heat.
under pressure, isn't he?
Yeah. I know you weren't his biggest fan last year.
No, I was. I like his style, but there comes a point, doesn't there?
Yeah, there is. And if there's one thing he's not learned is to make his team start defending. They're still leaking goals, left, right, and centre. I've got a few stats here. Firstly, Premier League last season, in their 19 away games, 15 of which went over 2.5. And the last 4 games have all gone over 2.5. But the one thing here for me is that in 4 of their opening 6 games, they've conceded at least 2 goals in a match, 3 of which came away from home. So bad defences breed goals here, and over 2.5 goals at 4-5 is Sporting Bet.
Sounds like a bit of a banker to me. You know, I believe in the old bad defences and goals coming off the back of it. So where are we going next? More goals, Mark?
Possibly, because it's Peterborough involved.
Hey!
Peterborough can't defend either.
Why bother?
Exactly. Well, they probably need to now because played 6, lost 6. I think it's conceded 14, scored 5. It's not the best start. I touched on it with Chris last week or the week before that. You know, Peterborough flirted relegation a little bit. They've got themselves out of it by scoring goals in the last few seasons, but this year it seems to be the fact that they really do need to find a goal scorer or someone to plug those gaps which they had last year. I know I'm going for Wolves away from home here, and Wolves to win, which, check my notes, is 23-20 Sporting Bet. Why? Well, their 2 away games in the Championship were at Leeds and Cardiff. They lost both. They probably deserved to score a goal at least when they went down to Leeds on the opening day. But on Wednesday night they actually went to Ipswich and beat Ipswich. Ipswich are in a bad shape at the moment, but Posh are in a lot worse state than Ipswich. So why wouldn't you back Wolves at 23-20? Millwall, Leeds and Bristol City have all won at London Road this season as the camera wobbles in the wind.
Okay, no, it's all right.
And I think from probably Leeds, out of those 3, the only sort of team you can see in the top 10 there. There's too many negatives around Peterborough at the moment. Darren Ferguson's team he hasn't learned the lesson, just like Owen Coyle, to defend. Last year they leaked 77 goals, 38 of which came at home, 39 away. So there's no sort of difference there between the home and away form. So Wolves at 23-20, I think it is a decent bet in the Championship.
Yeah, you think you're putting a call to the old man, wouldn't you, really? But there you go. Let's move on before the camera goes entirely. We'll just steady it ever so slightly. And hopefully we can carry on. That's fine. Go on, Mark.
Into League 2 then, Rochdale against Dagenham. What a glamour tie that is, eh? But Rochdale, a fascinating stat for me actually. I love my stats, but Rochdale went 16 or 17 away games without winning. Like buses, two away wins came around in the last week, including Tuesday night when they won at Rotherham. Rotherham's New York Stadium, brand new stadium. They've won every game they played there until Tuesday night. And little Rochdale, who can't win away, went there and won. They do their best work at home. John Coleman is a manager I really like from what he did at Accrington. He's starting to finally get the best bits out of his Rotherham side. It's taken him a while, but for me, this game is more based on Dagenham's inability to grind anything out away from home. They've played 7 games so far in League 2. They've lost 4, drawn 3, which isn't so bad, but obviously no wins there. They've been, I guess, since they got relegated into League 2, they've not really managed to define themselves again after that absolutely amazing run from non-leagues into the third tier of English football. Mark Arbour, a really experienced defender, left in the summer, and again they haven't replaced him. And I just 5 to 6 on Rochdale to beat Accrington, 5 to 6 on Rochdale to beat Dagenham. For me, I was actually quite surprised when I saw that price, and so straight away when your eyebrows are raised and you see no reason why not to back it, you back it. So 5 to 6 on Rochdale.
Oh, all right. Well, quickly before the camera goes all together, run through your 3 tips again, then, Mark.
5 to 6 Rochdale to beat Dagenham in League 2, then into the Championship. Wolves are 23 to 20 to win away at Peterborough. Peterborough can't seem to do anything at the moment. That's going to come back to haunt me. Over 2.5 goals in Sheffield Wednesday and Bolton at 4 to 5.
Well, there you have it. Mark's 3 Football League tips for you.